Well, this specific bike is more than 8,000 miles away from home, spreading a very important message from Australia all the way to Phoenix. We're talking about the MS bike, and it is here in studio. It's hoping to raise awareness of multiple sclerosis, and joining us live to tell us more about it is Jim Liberty. He's the National MS Society Chairman of the board. And Wendy, you're going to tell us a little bit more specifically about the bike that Ty's sitting on.
That's right. Well, both Jim and I have multiple sclerosis, and I found the video parts of what you just saw online, and I contacted Australia and I said, this is brilliant. You actually put a disease in a bike.
Yeah.
And I was so enamored with the whole thing that they sent it to me.
Well, it's not often that you really can put yourself in someone else's shoes.
Exactly.
And not just understand, but really feel what they're going through every day.
That's right. Our MS bike ride is this weekend, so that was one of the reasons we brought the bike out. But we're also just promoting, MS is a silent disease. It looks like, you know, we look pretty normal,
Yeah.
The bike looks pretty normal until you get into it. As you'll notice, this back wheel is very unstable, so when you start riding it, you feel like you're leaning to one side.
Let me ask Ty, before you even go through it, what are you feeling, Ty, on the bike?
Well, the handlebars are different sizes. They have
Okay.
ball bearings in here, which make it really uncomfortable. The seat's uncomfortable, and then one of the pedals is a little bit longer than the other, so you really just feel off balance.
So I was just going to say, so is it a balance issue?
Yeah, you totally feel off balance, like
Okay.
you're going to fall over at any second, which is a really uneasy feeling, especially on a bicycle.
And that was the point of the whole thing. This is going to be used for educational purposes for neurologists and other people that treat people that have MS to get a feel of what the disease is. As he said, the bike frame is extra heavy compared to most bikes. Some gears have been ground down, so when you're riding the bike, it's going to skip gears just like a person that has MS. When they're walking, oftentimes a leg may go out or they may have drop foot. We often experience pins and needles in our hands, which is what he'll get if he holds onto those handlebars.
I'm going to touch those handlebars.
And you'll notice the brakes are uneven, so you've got to just adapt to the disability. And that's basically what this bike is doing. It's a disability, and so you have to adapt to it.
Now let me ask you this, for people that suffer from MS, does your disease change? Like, do you have to continually adapt your body to different things,
Everybody's
ailments?
symptoms are a little different. That's what makes it so mysterious. Jim and I both have it. We have relapsing remitting MS. Jim, your brother has MS.
He has progressive MS. Most people that have MS have some kind of progressive form of it.
Which means that the symptoms will get a little bit more intense, a little worse.
They get worse, more difficult to do basic life functions.
Tell us about the ride then that is happening this weekend and how people can participate.
Well, today's the last day. It was yesterday and
Okay.
today, and it's about a 150-mile bike ride all between the 2 days, and we've had over about close to 400 people involved. So it's pretty exciting. I was just going to add, because MS normally affects women more so than men, and both Jim and his brother have been affected. Jim, your brother's in a wheelchair, is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So everybody is affected differently.
Will the bike be on display or available for people to see anywhere?
It was on display at the MS Bike Ride yesterday at the home base, and actually this bike is becoming pretty famous. It's probably going to be heading to New York, and then from there it's going to be going to Switzerland, Germany, Japan. It's making a world tour. It's the only bike in the world that has a disease, and we're hoping that
Hoping more will be created.
More
we can-
awareness will be,
And very
drawn from
quickly,
it.
if people couldn't participate in the race, is there a website where they can go to donate?
They can always go to, what is the website?
NMSS.org, the Multiple Sclerosis Society's website.
Great.
nms.org.
Thank you. This is
Yeah,
brilliant.
this is really impressive. So you kind of really get the feel for what
It's not your average bike.
No, it's a lot harder.
No ordinary bike.
I'm going to try it during the commercial break.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Thank you, guys.